you guys are on tour, and I know you guys did a lot of tours. And at one point, you guys are in Northern California.
Okay, okay.
And some wild stuff goes down in Northern California.
Some wild shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
See that
Okay,
I
can
can
you?
I can tell that story now because it's over and done with, and we had nothing to do with that shit at all. But it was rest in peace to Kingpin because he was there, you know, and it was a guy that was coming to pay us for an after party, right? He was coming to pay us for our after party. He ended up getting killed right in front of our tour bus. Like that's why nobody they was trying to say it was us, but the camera footage and every witness had let them know that it wasn't us because it was certain shit that went down. Like it was some shit that went down. The guy was sitting in front of our bus, getting the money ready for us for the after party. Somebody comes out of nowhere, all black, black mask, and jumps in the car with him and lights him up in front of everybody, and then gets the fuck up out of there, right? So, so at the time he's in front of our tour bus, right? They check our tour bus. They find like 3 AKs. They find like 4 Glocks and all these guns, but none of the guns have been fired. You feel me? None of them. So they didn't have no case. Then none of the guns have been fired. Woo, woo, woo. So
But they were trying to pin it on Jeezy, though, right?
they were trying to pin it on Jeezy or somebody in his crew. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about, and that all came from the people in the Bay Area where it happened at. Because he was from the Bay Area. And everybody knew that he was coming to see us to pay us for an after party. So they try to make it look like something went wrong and all this. When nothing went wrong, he was coming to pay us some money. Like, we ain't had no problems with him. Everybody, like, he come to pay us some money, and that unfortunately happened to that man. Rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a crazy situation. And when that shit happened, they searched the bus, and they found the guns. So, but when none of the guns fired, they watched the cameras and seen what happened. But you gotta understand, they just searched our bus in California and found weapons too that we don't supposed to have. So that gave them probable cause to go to the next city and look for us. See, when all this shit was going on, like after that shit happened, I fly back to Atlanta because I had to go to court for a pistol case. So I fly back to Atlanta after that shit. So the next day, they go into the next show and they get arrested. But before
Don't
they
they
got
go? Don't they go and that Suge Knight gets shot the next night, right?
the next night, yeah, that happens before they go to jail.
Right.
Right after the dude gets shot, they go to LA with the Suge Knight and Dread, and a homie that we know tried to give Jeezy a warning, like, you might want to get away from here. But Jeezy, in the moment of the club, Dread standing in front of him, because Dread got the word too. Because he even told Dread, called, hey, y'all, hey. So they was like, okay. So, but about time, he tried to get Jeezy off of the couch. It was too late. The nigga was shooting. And Dread had knocked Jeezy off of the couch and caught the bullet in his hand. Yeah, that's how he got shot.
Like, I don't know what Suge Knight saw, but he was coming towards us. You know what I mean? But I'm telling my client, we need to move out the way because, like, you seen when he kind of changed route. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know what he was avoiding, but he was coming towards us. That's why I was pulling my client away. Like, yo, we need to get the fuck out of the way. You know what I mean? And, when I was getting him out of the way, he was kind of hesitant. He was drunk probably. Not probably, he was drunk. I was telling him, like, yo, we need to move. And he wasn't hearing me. And afterwards, I pushed him down and 2 other guys out of the way, and the first shot hit me in my hand, right here in my hand. The first shot hit me right here. Went up and cracked my wrist. You know what I mean? The shots is going off. Boom, 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 boom. Suge Knight. They cop, I think they hit Suge Knight like 7 shots. Like I told you, I've been shot before. So this is bullet 11. Been shot 10 times in the islands. This is bullet 11. So I'm not bleeding, I'm leaking. It's a difference when you're bleeding. You know, you cool, everything's all right. Once you're bleeding, it's no good. But when you're leaking, you need to seek medical attention. So I'm leaking. So I'm holding my hand and I can see the blood flying up through my fingers. I'm leaking. I told Jeezy, let's go. But he was there on the floor. He was like, I don't know, playing dead like a mannequin, yo. Like I walked off leaving. I was bleeding. I was like, yo, let's go. And he was on the ground laying down and I walked off leaving.
And then after that incident, that really gave them probable call to come and fuck with him. Y'all just somebody got killed in front of y'all tour bus. It was just a shooting in the club in LA. A security guy get shot in the hand. Y'all got guns on y'all bus. Let's ramble. You feel me? So I get the call, they get locked up. So I'm in Atlanta, so I go to Jeezy baby mama house. That's how close I am to everybody. You feel me? I go to Jeezy baby mama house. Me and her talking. She just, they just had a brand new baby. You know what I'm saying? Not the Chinese girl, the Maya lady, the African. They just had a new baby. He had just made me the godfather of the baby. Me and him sat outside the hospital in a Rolls Royce for 3 days waiting for the baby to get born. So while he locked up, I go check on her like I'm supposed to do. I'm a real nigga. I'm going to go over and check on Maya to make sure she don't need nothing. Ooh. So that's what I did. But the whole case was bullshit. That's why it never went nowhere and they dropped all the charges because it was bullshit. They know they got camera footage. Nobody do nothing to that man out of our team. Why would even if it was a misunderstanding on some money, we probably got $400,000 in the back of the bus in cash. You think we about to kill a man over 10, 15,000? He trying to get us to come to a party? Like, come on, that don't even sound right.
Right. Yeah, and I know Dredd was in the hospital.
Oh yeah, Dredd was in the hospital, and
everybody gets arrested.
Even behind that, it's a lot of flawed shit that young Jeezy did, man. And that was one of them right there because he didn't do what he was supposed to do for that man that probably saved you from a bullet from your head. You feel me? But it's a lot more shit I can talk about. But
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.